DJ Brian Richards in the house.
What's up, man? How are you? Happy day before Halloween, sir. Good to see you, man. How was your weekend? Hope you had a nice one. I have had a busy weekend, and this is the first stream I've done in a week. So I'm going to play some music and hang out a bit. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping in, man. Night indeed, yes, exactly. Did you play anywhere this weekend, Brian? Are you playing tomorrow night? Did you have any big plans for the holiday, or just laying low? I think we're going to venture out a little bit tomorrow. We ordered costumes, Mina did, and they haven't arrived yet. Maybe they'll be here tomorrow. I don't know. They haven't shown up yet. So who knows? You know, Brian, I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know if they do or not. I mean, if they do, I know we did that when I was, younger. That's a great question. I don't think I haven't heard of anybody doing that in a while. But it's a shame. It's a shame. They should bring that back. Now, as soon as I say that, watch our house get rolled tomorrow. I'm saying bring it back, and then we'll probably get rolled tomorrow. That's probably what's going to happen there. See, now that I've put it out there in the universe. Certainly did become way more valuable during COVID, right? Like, it was hard to find it. I'm not going to throw that ish away. I'm going to hold on to that, hoard it. Absolutely not. We're going to hang on to that stuff. It's gold. So like I I was telling you, Brian, I'm happy to report that my daughter's team won the state championship in girls soccer here yesterday, actually down in Chattanooga, 2 hours southeast of here. Fantastic season. I enjoyed watching this team play. It's one of the highlights of my week, getting to watch one of their games. Brought home the trophy for the second year in a row. They're state champions twice now in a row. Next year they move up a division as far as class size for their school. So they were 2A state champions the last 2 years. Then they moved up to 3A next year. Competition will definitely be different next year. But 2 in a row is not an easy feat. It's pretty cool. I'm happy for them.
My daughter saw a little bit of action in one of the earlier playoff games, so they have a really, really good team.
She's just a freshman, so she's got plenty of time to play more later. Yes, Brian, UK got blasted last night, and I'm trying to forget about it. Now, UT has got a great team this year. Yeah, Tennessee's new coach has got them on a good path right now. They're pretty good. They're the real deal. UK, however, is kind of going in an opposite direction. They started off on fire. They lost a game they should have won at Ole Miss. Then they lost another one, and they just not figured things out. So I don't know what's happening there, but they were ranked in the top 10 and doing well, and then it just kind of went went the wrong way from there. But props to Tennessee. I am not a Tennessee fan, but you know this about me, Brian, but they look strong. On the other hand, the basketball team looks pretty strong. They played an exhibition game tonight. It's interesting because an old next-door neighbor of mine, their son is coaching the team that Kentucky played tonight in an exhibition game. He used to be a manager for Kentucky when he went to college there, and played against them tonight, and they looked pretty good. I mean, Kentucky won. They were expecting to win, but still a good game, and really cool to see a familiar face coaching against Kentucky. Like, this is a guy that I knew when he was a kid, and in high school, and he went on to manage at Kentucky. Then he was an assistant coach for a guy named Danny Manning, who used to play at Kansas back in the day. Now he's a head coach at a college in Missouri and playing against Kentucky in an exhibition game. Pretty crazy. Small world. Brian Richards, if you're still here, man, I'm so happy to see you here. Good to connect with you. I know it's been a little while, but how is your stream going? What's new with you? I see the go lives every so often, and it's not always possible to get on Twitch. I'd get on as often as I can, but I hope that all of it's going well for you. Hope you have a good Halloween. Got quite a bit of new music to share with y'all tonight. I don't know if I'm going to get it all in tonight or not. I might play some of it later this week, but I'll share some of it tonight, and we'll get through as much as we can. Brian Richards, you read my mind, man. I am trying to find a good. Did you use Stream Elements for your merch, or do you have a place for merch that you'd recommend? Because I'm right there with you. I'm trying to come up with some ideas for some merch and get some stuff out there. Something I've been promising forever, and I just haven't had the time to do it. It's so hard to find enough hours in the day to get all this stuff done. It really is. I wish I had the time to do more, but I do what I can when I can. exactly what I'm talking about. That's my plan. I got a couple of little logos thanks to Adelaide, Shuffling Diablo's daughter. I've got a couple of logos to work with, and want to get it on probably a coffee mug. Maybe now that we're doing the evening drip, maybe a little wine glass. I don't know. And then maybe some hoodies and some stuff like that. So that's the plan. We're heading that direction. Brian, I'm doing Thursday mornings semi-regularly. That's about the most consistent day I have. I started a new job in August, and since I started that job, it's been really challenging for me to find like a set schedule. So I'm failing as far as what we learned about in our mastermind, like set schedule, promoting it regularly. All those things are like, they're not going so smoothly right now, but I'm doing the best I can. We'll get there. We'll get back to it, but morning streams are less and less these days for me. Thursdays are, I start around 11 a.m. Central, so. Wham Bam, House Jam, good to see you. What's happening? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Wham Bam, how's your weekend been? Thanks for joining us. Nice to have you here. Just talking about my weekend a little earlier. It's been a busy one for me. I'm happy to be here right now, just hanging out, sharing a little music with you all. Long weekend, but a good one. Very nice. See, I'm in that weird spot, Wham Bam, where my kids are teenagers and they're like, I'm gonna do our own thing, Dad. You just stay at home and do what you want to do, and we're too cool to go trick or treat with you, so we're gonna do our own thing over here. That's where I'm at. It's all good though. It's part of it, We've had plenty of good Halloweens together, so they got stuff going on with their friends, and okay, it's all right. We got some plans too. We're gonna go do some stuff on our own. It'll be all good. What are you all wearing, Wham Bam? Or are you dressing up? And then what are your kids dressing up? Mine are 14 and 13. So one of them is going as Edna from The Incredibles. I don't know if you've seen The Incredibles movie or not. With kids, I'm assuming maybe you have. But The Incredibles, Edna is that lady with the glasses. She designs their costumes, or their superhero costumes or whatever.
Never thought that I would be alone tonight. Love you more. I guess you have to leave me on my own tonight. And I just wanna let you know that.
Very nice. I love it. Very cool. Bam, thank you. I'm slowly making some changes here. It's coming along. Happy with the new space here. It's a new streaming studio for me as of July. So I've been here since July. I'm happy with it. Large room. My desk is over here, which is really messy. This is where I do my day work, and then step over here to do the streams when I can, which hasn't been a lot lately, but we're working on that. But thank you. Hoping to maybe, for Christmas this year, Santa is going to bring me a couple of new lights. I would love to add a disco ball to my room. That would be a nice addition, I think. So thank you for noticing, and I appreciate the kind words. There's a live look at a rainy downtown Nashville right now. It's a rainy night here tonight. Fairly warm out there, but it's rainy. Still a few people kind of milling about down there. Not willing to call it a weekend yet. They're still out there fighting, getting some weekend in out there. Nice, Wham Bam. That sounds like a really nice setup. I love my XZ. I've been so happy with it. It's been such a fun piece of gear to play on. Love it. Love it. Closest thing to playing out on the Pioneer gear at all the clubs and stuff. But, I couldn't justify getting separate CDJs and a mixer. I just needed to get it all in one. And I wanted something that I could connect my turntables to. I've got these TTX1s. These are new marks. And then I've got some 1200s also. So I've got 4 turntables in total. I never use all of them at one time, but that was important to me. That's what sold me on this XZ, was the ability to connect those turntables to it and be able to go vinyl if I want to. And every now and then I throw some vinyl on, Mostly digital, but all the new music's digital. But I got some old vinyl that I play every now and then. I do. You can see behind me the messy records on the floor. I'm going through it and trying to get it organized. It takes a long time to get it situated the way I want to get it categorized. And I've made a few 2 moves this year, moving this record collection. And now I'm trying to go through and get it labeled and organized, and I've got records out of the sleeves, but I do play them. I had a techno stream a couple of weeks ago where I played mostly vinyl. I do a good bit of vinyl still. One or 2 all vinyl Ray Trains. Don't have anything on the books anytime soon, but I do them every now and then, when the opportunity comes up. And if we get a wild hair, we'll throw some vinyl on here, but all the new music is digital, and it's sometimes I've got some good older tracks that blend nicely, but it's fun still. much easier, and you got time readouts, and you know how much time you got left on your track. If you get in a crunch, you can always loop it. So much easier. When you're playing vinyl, you really have to be keenly aware of where that needle is on the record and how much time you have left. Less forgiving, much less forgiving. Absolutely, they do. Yes. You got, and sometimes it's hard to tell where that groove is on the record when that record's going to end. So you do have to pay really close attention, or it can sound shite really fast. Bam, when are you streaming these days? What are the days of your stream? Do you have like a regular schedule you follow, or let us know when you'll be on next here in the chat. It's totally cool with me. I will be looking out for your next show, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm on Central Time here in Nashville, so we're an hour behind you. I will definitely be looking out for that. Ottawa in the house. Let's see, Wham Bam, is it the Ottawa Senators? Is that right? Did I get that right? Ottawa, I think that's right, the Senators. Are you a fan of the Senators? I'm assuming so. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Predators, well, I'm a Predators fan here, being in Nashville. I know Shufflin' Diablo is not. I think he's a Penguins fan. We'll forgive him for that. With me, Wham Bam. I mean, I will go for the Predators when they're in the thick of things. I'm not a huge hockey fan myself, but I do keep up with what's going on with them. And same here. I played football, started football. Are you talking about like football or soccer? I played football myself in high school. I started second year of high school playing football. Played for 3 years in high school. Played for about a half a year in college at UK. Tried out as a field goal kicker. But I was more interested in DJing on the college radio station than playing football, so I switched gears. I know we have friends here in Europe that, football in Europe is soccer. I call football like American football, Canadian football, American football. that's gonna be a rough trip there, Brian. Is Crosby still playing? I'm out of touch with who's playing. Is Crosby still playing for the Penguins? I think he was last I knew, but unless he's been traded. Wham Bam, I'm so glad that we've connected here. You're back hanging with us. Good to have you here. Made some great friends up in Canada. Super Dave in Winnipeg is one of our really good friends. Mikey Mike. Where's Mikey Mike? He is up in, I keep forgetting what part of Canada Mikey Mike's in. Ontario, I believe. Close to the Niagara area, I believe. Hachelle, of course, is in Toronto. We got Mikey Mike, DJ TK, DJ Bald. And of course, Marty Cruz, Montreal. Very cool, very cool. It's awesome to have you here hanging. I'm so glad to have you here. That's right, Brian. World Cup is coming. When did they start playing the World Cup in the fall, Brian? Hasn't it always typically been? I have distinct memory of them playing the World Cup in the summer months for the U.S. Does it just depend on where they're hosting it? I don't know that I ever remember a World Cup being in the fall for us. I don't know. And did they play the last World Cup? I was curious about this because I remember a couple of World Cups ago, did they play? I think they were scheduled to have it in Russia last World Cup. Did that happen? I totally missed it. Is it not in Brazil the last time they had it, or did I miss a World Cup? I don't know. I think they didn't have it because of COVID, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure how I missed the Russia World Cup. I totally missed it. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember that at all. But, you know, I remember the Brazil World Cup. And before that, wasn't it in Germany? Was that the one prior to that? I kind of remember that one. And Brazil for sure. Russia, I don't know where I was on that one. I missed it. Nice, Wham Bam. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good night's sleep. Come back anytime. We will try to catch up with you here soon. Stop by your stream and say hello. Thanks again. Have fun trick-or-treating tomorrow with the kids. Thank you, man. Just testing out some new tracks, Brian. I've been adding some to the playlist as I hear them. A couple of these are older ones I had saved on a different website, and they're now available on the one that I get my tracks from. So added those in. I got a couple of other ones that I've heard. A couple of new ones before I sign off for the night. DJ Apollo in the house. What's up, man? Thank you. I appreciate it, man. How was your weekend, Apollo? Hope you had a nice one. As you compliment on the setup, I switch away from it. Sorry about that. trying to create a nice little hangout vibe here, man. I like it. I'm glad to hear that you like it. I wish I could do this more though. I'm missing hanging out. It's the first stream I've done in a week, Apollo, so just life. Been a busy week. Good weekend here, Apollo. It's been busy. My kid, her high school soccer team, has been heavily involved in the state finals. They made it all the way back to the finals again. They won state last year, and they made it all the way back to the finals, and they won state again this year too. So we've been doing a lot of soccer games. We traveled to Chattanooga for 3 games. I took my kid to 2 of them. And then Mom took her to another one. And so in total, 3 games to Chattanooga, back and forth. Finals were on Saturday. They won, brought home the trophy back to Franklin. So good weekend. Been busy, but a lot of driving. Apollo, good luck to you, man, on the 3rd, I think you said the 3rd round of interviews. Is that right? 3rd round interview. Nice. Good luck to you, man. I'm sure that it's going to go well. Going to go probably hang out with a couple of houses for Halloween tomorrow. We were supposed to dress up as skeletons. Mina ordered us a couple of Halloween costumes, and they were shipping from Europe. A month ago, we ordered them. They have not yet arrived. If they show up tomorrow, you might see me doing a stream with that on. DJ Prism in the place. What's up, man? How are you? Happy Sunday. So, the Halloween costumes didn't arrive. I don't know if we're going to dress up tomorrow or not, but if they arrive, we'll probably dress up. We'll see. We'll find something to do. She loves Halloween, loves dressing up for Halloween. Last year, she did Cruella de Vil, and it was a really nice job on her part dressing up for that. So we'll see. We're going to go to a friend's house to visit with them. They usually have a little hangout thing for trick-or-treaters and stuff. And the adults hang out in the kitchen and have wine and have some food and chili probably. And then we got another place that we're going to go to. And then I don't think we're going to hand out candy here, but my kids are too cool to do trick-or-treating with us this year. They're going to do stuff with their friends. I'm a little bummed about that, but you know, the way it goes. Seriously, Apollo, best wishes to you, man. I hope that interview goes well. I know I was in that same position with the job that I currently have. I switched jobs in August, and initially I turned down the job and they convinced me to at least interview for it. I did. Went through a couple of rounds of interviews, and it worked out, and it's been a great fit so far. Nice little, increase in pay, which is always a nice thing. So far, so good. That's nervous. I mean, it's nerve-wracking. Any kind of change like that, any kind of interview process, it's nerve-wracking. But you got this. You'll do well. I know that game, Apollo. I know that game. I know it. Thank you, man. That's why you haven't seen me on Twitch more, Apollo. Is I've been we have a ton more meetings now. The morning streams have largely gone away because of the work and the meeting schedule. So now I just kind of pop up and play when I can. Haven't arrived at a set schedule yet, but I'm working on it. The way of life, man. I miss you guys. I miss being on here more. But we're gonna get there. Killing the game with these suckers running around. Yeah, thank you. I just read your comment. She's too pretty to be Cruella. Well, thank you for that. She was going more as the not the animated Cruella, but the one played by that actress. What's her name? The newer crew, the one when they met Emma Stone. Emma Stone, yes. She was going as the Emma Stone version of Cruella de Vil. I don't know if y'all have seen her play Cruella, but she did a great job. That's how she was dressed. So. Apollo, I hope that it works out for you, sir. I'll check in with you about it later, and thank you for that, Apollo. I appreciate it. I'll pass that along to her. I'm sure she'll be excited to hear that. But yes, I agree with you. I'm above my league for sure, no doubt about it. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. 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 Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. So Apollo, I have to ask you, did you return the home to Dave? And I'm certain that you did. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. Yeah, the secret is to marry up 100%. Yes, that's the only way to do it. Luckily, it worked out that way for me. I'm married up for sure. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. How was Dave's trip? I was on the stream the day that he released the album. Love the new music. I hope he's doing well. Say hello to him when you see him next. I haven't gotten to hang with him in a while. Nice, Apollo. Very cool. So Prism married up. His wife is 78. Nice, Prism. You definitely, yes, you did. Your mind, your body, and your soul, Jack. We all act like we're 78, 79. Come on. I know I do. I was walking up and down the stairs the other day and I just got this tweak in my knee and I was like, oh my gosh. I can't even do the steps anymore. All these weird little aches and pains set in when you get to be this age, you know? Nice. That's so cool, Apollo. They seem like such a cool family. I have only met Dave. I've not met his wife before or his kids. Actually, Apollo, the guy that introduced Dave and his wife, I have some of his music here on vinyl. I believe his name is DJ Merritt, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a Texas DJ, and I got a couple of his tracks here on vinyl. I'm pretty sure that's who introduced Dave and his wife, DJ Merritt. Nice, Prism. You are doing well for 52, sir. I'm going to be hitting that milestone birthday in February. I'll be turning 50 in February. I know Lavonda just hit that milestone a few weeks ago. I'll be hitting it in February. Mina's hitting it in January. Hopefully just getting better like fine wine, you know? Brian Richards refuses to get old. He's fighting it to the end. Yes. I've been fighting it too. I get goofier the older I get. Get to annoy the crap out of my kids. Yes, Apollo, this is true. I am a daddy, and yeah, be an old daddy soon. The truth of it is I was a Daddy Bob way before I had kids, Apollo. Daddy Bob is a name that I borrowed from my grandfather. It was a tribute to my grandfather, the man that I'm named after, my dad's dad. So I was a daddy years before. I was a Daddy Bob years before I was a daddy. Now I'm both. I'm a daddy and I'm a Daddy Bob. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. It is that. It is that for sure. Yes. My favorite was when I connected with Fear Guard. I went into his stream one time, and this was just after we played on a raid train of Dave's, I guess. And he saw me in the chat, and he started scratching. He did like this daddy scratch. He was like, it was like a sample of Sugar Daddy, but he was like scratching it. It was so awesome. I know that, Apollo. I know it does. And I know, in some circles, my name might evoke some discomfort because it's like I don't know. It just has different meanings, But it's a name I've been using, for a long time now, so I'm not changing it anytime soon. Because to me, it's sentimental. It's Daddy Bob was my grandfather. That's what we called him. We called him Daddy Bob. So when it came time for me to pick a name, I was like, what am I gonna use? He was passed away at the time, so I was like, all right, I'm named after him. Let's just go with Daddy Bob. There you have it. Years later, here we are still. awesome, Prism. You know, true story, Prism. A good friend of mine, his name's Corey. He passed away a few years ago, sadly. One of my dearest friends. That's a whole nother story. But one night, years ago, he was in town to hang out with me. I had a couple of DJ gigs around town back then. And then we went to another bar where we were just hanging out with some people we knew. We knew the bartender. And this girl came up to him, was flirting with him. And they were getting along pretty well, right? And she threw on some handcuffs and handcuffed herself to him at the bar. He wasn't going anywhere. So there's a tactic, I suppose. If you met somebody you like, you're out at the bar, just handcuff yourself to them. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, he was a good dude. He loved the music. He was one of my biggest supporters. I mean, I miss him dearly. He's such a cool dude. That's a nice dance, Brian Richards. I want to see you do that on stream. Make that a channel redemption and do that on the stream. There we go. Well, that's a gamble that you take, Brian. It could happen. It could go either way, You just don't know. You just don't know. I know that, Brian Richards. I'm going to come see you next stream now that I know. For me, I can't do it that fast. DJ Brian Richards with the Biss. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I'm with you there, Brian Richards. Sometimes I'm trying to organize my playlist a little bit better so I can find things. I'm constantly downloading stuff or adding it to my playlist or whatever. I stream everything, so I've got all these playlists, and sometimes I can't go back and find stuff, and I'm like, that's where vinyl is easier because you can, like, you know.
Dime quién eres y qué pintas tú. Deja de meterte en lo que no te importa.
Get you a vinyl record, and you got the cover, and you can, like, identify it by the cover. And you're like, okay, I know that one. I know it by sight. But with digital, it's much harder, I think, to remember what stuff is. I don't know. I have that problem. I can almost remember a lot of the records in my record collection. I can almost remember them by sight, just because of the artwork and the label and all that good stuff. But it was much more physical back then. Like, you could only carry just a few records with you, so you had to know them better. Now we've got like hundreds of tracks on these computers of ours, and like, I don't know what's what. I'm just reaching and grabbing and playing whatever. I love that track though, by the way. It's a nice little remix of Goodies. I like that.
Oye, ¿qué pasa con tu actitud? Dime quién eres y qué pintas tú. Deja de meterte en lo que no te importa. Ni tiempo ni ganas de aguantar tus formas. Oye, ¿qué pasa con tu actitud? Dime quién eres y qué pintas tú. Deja de meterte en lo que no te importa. Ni tiempo ni ganas de aguantar tus formas. Oye,
my system right now is I try to do like a monthly playlist. Like these are the tracks that I like for October. And then when the month is over, I'll take the tracks that I like, and I'll put them into like favorites for whatever genre it is. And I'll move the rest of them into whatever style they were. Then I'll start a new one for the next month. I'm trying that system, but now I got to go back and clean up everything from the last year, when I started streaming a year and a half or so ago, whenever it was. Got a lot of cleanup left to do. Getting there. DJ Crank and Chris in the house. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you. Man, I enjoyed your stream the other night, Chris. I'm sorry I had to cut it short, but I was needing to get up early the next day to get to a game. Stayed as long as I could, but man, I enjoyed it. So Chris, we actually won, or the team, I didn't, but the team won the game, and they repeated as state champions again for the second year in a row. Such a cool team to watch this year. I had so much fun watching them. My daughter was on the JV team, and then, you know, typically JV would play, then varsity would play right after them, so I got to watch pretty much most of the games. I might have missed 2 games that were played out of town that I couldn't get to, but oh, it was so cool. It was such a good group. I think they had 7 seniors on this year's team, and 5 of them have committed to colleges to play, and then 2 of them, I don't know if they've just undecided or if they're not playing, I don't know, but they were very talented. A lot of fun to watch. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm really proud of the whole team, and it's just been a fun ride. It's been so fun to watch them throughout the year. They went undefeated season, repeating as state champions. They tied 2 games, but that doesn't really hurt them in their record, so they never lost. So that was a very successful season, I'd say. Happy to have my camera back too, y'all. I had to send my camera in to get some service work done on it, and for the last month or so I've been using an old webcam of mine to stream, which is a, you know, it streams in HD. It's good quality. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not my regular camera that I've missed. So they had to do some upgrades to it to get it functional again, and luckily it was still covered under warranty, so I didn't have to spend anything on it. So now I have my regular camera back. All is well.
Ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Thank you, man. So one of the issues with the camera is that it has an HD output on it and HDMI output on it, and I wasn't able to use it because it was shorting out. The cable wouldn't hold, so I was never able to use it. I have a nice Elgato Camlink connection that I can use HDMI out of the camera into the computer I couldn't use it, so I had to always use the USB, which subtle differences in the quality, but it's a little bit, it's a little bit better. But I'm happy to have it. Now we just have to find regular times that we can stream now. That's the challenge in my world, is like, when can I go live? So far, it's just been all pop-ups. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
Walk up in the club, ready to go, ready to go. Walk up in the club, ready to go, ready to go. Walk up in the club, ready to go, ready to go. Walk up in the club, ready to go, ready to go.
Sir, no worries at all. Very casual here on Sundays, Apollo. We're just, just anything, just whatever. Come and go as you want. We'll be here for a little while longer. We didn't talk about you too much. Kept it to a minimum. Kidding. Apollo or Brian or anybody in the chat for that matter, have you ever spent much time in the Chattanooga area? Have you ever been to a place called Ruby Falls before? I had a chance to go there this weekend. We did the Ruby Falls tour on Saturday after the soccer game, and man, that's a cool place. Loved it. Lookout Mountain is spectacular. What a beautiful place. Wow. I hope to share a post on social media here about it. I've got to put that together, but we took a lot of photos. Apollo, we did not do Rock City, but I bought a Rock City birdhouse. Does that count? We did the Rock City birdhouse. I got one of those. But no, we went up to Rock City back in the summer, and it's expensive to do Rock City, and we were just not ready to invest that amount of money and doing it. So we'll do it again. We'll go back down there again sometime. But definitely Ruby Falls is worth it. It's just a beautiful place. The story behind it's really cool. I enjoyed it. We'll do Rock City next time. Got a nice little cafe there, little marketplace on Lookout Mountain that is highly recommended. It has some great soup, great sandwiches, homemade desserts. Next door is a nice little coffee shop. It also serves wine and beer if you're into that rather than coffee. Nice time. I want to do the aquarium too, Apollo. Next trip we'll have to try to make that happen. We tried to pack a lot in. We did the soccer game in the morning, and then we went to, what did we do after that? We went and had we went and drove around Lookout Mountain a little bit and then found the little cafe place, had a nice lunch. Then it was time to get down to Ruby Falls, went and did that. So, lovely, lovely place. I highly recommend it. Get it. Way too many things to do. Also cool to do in that same area is if you're traveling between Nashville and Chattanooga, there's an exit called South Pittsburgh. And if you get out, and you can Google this and try to find the exact directions, but there is a place you can go to near the river that is where the states of Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama meet. So you can stand in 3 states at one time if you so desire. And that's kind of cool. Not a lot of places where you can go do that. That was kind of neat to do. We didn't do that this trip. We did that previously. Yes, Apollo, I do play some golf. I try. I'm not the best golfer, but I attempt it. Played a couple of times this year. I believe we were talking about trying to do a Top Golf outing, right, Apollo? Like getting Dave to go and Shuffle and Diablo and anybody else that can come join us. don't take myself seriously when I play golf. I go when I have fun. I'm not a serious golfer, but every now and then in a round, I'll hit a good shot. I can hit a pretty decent drive. But the thing about golf is that the drive is less important than the chipping and the putting. You can chip and you can putt, you can get a good score at golf. But if all you have is a good drive and and all else is crappy, yeah, it's not going to go well. That's the hard part of golf is getting it in the hole once you're in the vicinity of the green. But yes, I would love to play. I should have known when I said that. I was setting myself up. Got to get it in the hole. You got to get it in the hole.
And then work. Now let me see you work. And then work. Now let me see you work. And then work. Now let me see you work. And then work. Now let me see you work. And then work. Now let me see you work. And then work.
So my kid was catching up on all the Austin Powers episodes recently. Oh, behave. Apollo, I don't think I've ever done that. That's not easy to do. This one's for you, Crank and Chris, if you're still here. Nice new tune called Sidewinder. When I hit my golf shots, I hit them Sidewinder style. I tried to hit it straight, but it's a Sidewinder. You were looking for the ball, but then when you found out it went in, you were like, yep, I meant to do that. That's right. I'm playing that. we got at Rock City was a new sticker for the water cup. There's the Rock City gnome right there. So we did go to there's a Starbucks and a little gift shop right next door at Rock City, across from the gate of Rock City. So we went there. I just didn't go into Rock City and pay the fee to do the actual Rock City. So we got a souvenir, a sticker, and a birdhouse. That was our Rock City experience this time around. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I have to watch out. Oh, Apollo, since you're here, did you know that Sharpie is coming to town? November. They're coming here for a comedy show. Did you know about this? We were talking about trying to get everyone together. I think she mentioned it on our Discord. Don't know what your availability is like when she's in town, but I would love to try to set something up for all of us to get together for dinner or drinks or something. Somewhere near the 8th of November, I think. It's in the Discord. She mentioned the date there. I have to go back and check, but that's what I'm thinking it is. I don't know. Right, I remember that now. You mentioned it was your mom's birthday, and Sharpie was like, "Bring your mom. Let's make it a party." I remember that now. We were talking about that. Looking to see if I can find the date here. November the 12th, the weekend of November the 12th, Hubs and I will be in Nashville to see a comedy show and take a little vacay if anyone wants to meet up. So the weekend of November 12th, so a couple of days on either side of that, I think, is when she'll be around. Now, Apollo, that would be a lot of fun. If you could get Mom to come and hang, that would be fun. I would support that.
Take off your pants. I just wanna get one chance, then I can be in your plans. Don't gotta bring up your mans. I can
Apollo, that sounds like a lot of fun. Let me look. I think that weekend is clear for me. I don't remember the exact day they're in town. The 12th is a Saturday, so I think that they're around either side of that date. Pup Rhapsody in the place. Brian, I understand, sir. It is my bedtime as well, but I'm going to stay up until I'm going to do an even 2-hour stream, so I got about another 17 minutes or so, and I'm going to be going to bed myself. Good to see you, Pup Rhapsody. How was your weekend, man? Good to have you here. Welcome in. And thank you for your resub, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hope you had a nice weekend. Nice, Brian. There you go. There you go. We can do it. 17 minutes. And then we'll raid out. Thank you, Cranky Chris. I know it's late. I know tomorrow's a work day. And school day, work day, whatever. And I know you are, Pup Rhapsody. I hope it's going well. Man, just hang in there and keep doing your best. And, you know, it's going to be worth it. Doing a great job, man. Tomorrow's your Friday. Nice. Okay.
And the music began.
Yeah, tomorrow is definitely going to be a Monday for me. Meetings and more meetings. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get through it. New track here by Armand Van Helden. I can't even speak tonight. Armand Van Helden and Mr. Mark Knight on Tool Room. Music began to play. So we have one soccer game that weekend, Remedy. Apollo, we have one soccer game that weekend. Hopefully Remedy can come too and join us. But that was the special circumstance, Apollo. Those 8-hour meetings never happened, but it was a launch. And I was invited to be involved in the call for this launch that happened, and there was a lot of troubleshooting. And I was really just sitting there listening and watching Twitch. So it was okay. I was getting paid. It's not a bad thing. It was a long meeting, though. Luckily, I didn't really have to be hands-on involved too much. So that's okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's late. It's late, Apollo. Yeah. Sorry for the confusion. I know who I'm talking to. My mental faculties have not declined that much. I know who I'm talking to. I think it was just a tongue twister. I was seeing Pup Rhapsody on my screen. Apollo, Pup Rhapsody, Remedy. I was like, I just did a mashup there. And Apollo, what we need to also get on the plans is we were going to do this stream where many of us got together and did like a hangout, and it didn't work out the last date we planned because I think Remedy had a concert ticket that he had bought that he forgot about. So I'm hopeful we can try to make that happen in the near future as well. But first things first, let's try to get together with Sharpie and her husband when they come to town, November the 12th, around that time. They have I think they're doing their concert on the 12th, so maybe we could do the thing on either side of that. Then we'll try to do the golf thing with Dave. I would love to go to Top Golf and do the Top Golf thing. I wonder if Dave might be into that. Gotcha. All right. Well, maybe we could figure it out at some point. If we did it during the day, we could perhaps do it on a Sunday, maybe, or a Saturday. I don't know. I've never tried to do Top Golf on a... Oh, that's not true. I did do Top Golf on I think it was a Sunday day once around my birthday a year or two ago. We could try to make that happen. Definitely do Pub Rhapsody. Very nice. That doesn't happen very often. You got to enjoy that. Yeah, Apollo, for me to do that, I would have to make sure that there's no soccer games happening. And Saturday and Sunday, I could probably make that happen if I knew about it, a week in advance, perhaps. Yeah, we could make that happen. I think Top Golf might be more fun than a regular golf outing because there's a bar there, there's food there, there's music playing usually, there's heaters there if it's cold, and all you have to do is drive. You don't have to putt. You don't have to chip. You could if you want, but... Nice, Apollo. Mine hasn't been perfect, Apollo. I'm with AT&T now, but it still has its moments where it wants to act up on me. But I don't miss Xfinity at all. I'm so glad to be away from Xfinity. It just wasn't... When they're good, they're good. And I hope it stays good for you. But where I lived, it was not good. Pub Rhapsody, that's awesome. I've been an Xfinity customer for a long time. It was just at this last house where I lived, it was not good. It was just the house was old and it was just not wired. Something was off on the wiring. I don't know. So I've had good experiences with Xfinity for sure. I mean, but at my last residence, it was really, really crappy. It would drop on me. You all saw it. I mean, it would drop on me during the streams. I couldn't stream the music that I play for my streams. It would lock up all the time on me. So, for now, and the other thing too is Xfinity was not offered where I live now. So, they have a different company called Spectrum down here, and so I couldn't even get Xfinity at this new house. So, AT&T was already wired here. The previous people that lived here had AT&T and fiber. So that's what I went with. And Remedy, I know, uses AT&T fiber. He said good things about it. So I've been mostly happy with it. Very few issues so far. That is true, Apollo. That is a streamer. That's the most important number is the upload. Download really doesn't matter as a streamer. It's the upload speed. That's what really matters. You got to have a good upload speed to achieve a decent stream, and it just was not doing it for me. We got time for maybe one, maybe two more. We'll see. I told you I was going for an even 2-hour stream, so I'm going to go till about 11:15, I think. Then we'll raid out of here and call it a night for this stream. Apollo, you're right. Actually, this light right here is a Nanoleaf. This is a Nanoleaf canvas right here. And then I've got my LIFX here. And then these up on the shelf are Philips Hue. And I have 2 more Philips Hue, but I got to rewire some stuff on them to get them to come back on. I want to get a disco ball, Apollo. I think that's what I'm going to ask for Christmas. I want to get a real genuine disco ball. Yeah, that was my gift. That's right. You were involved in that, weren't you? Thank you again for that. Rhapsody wants 2 front teeth for Christmas. Hey, that's a good request, Bub Rhapsody. I think that's a timely request for the season, you know. Disco ball is, I think, what I'm going to ask for. Usually I ask for like a new cologne for Christmas, and my kids will get me a new cologne, and I'm about out of the cologne I've got now, so I do need some. But a disco ball would be a nice addition. Have a little disco ball action going on. You know, just give the room some sparkle.
Something might blow you out. Something might blow you out. Something might blow you out. 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 Blow you. Blow you. Blow you. Something might blow you out.
Yo, after the show, I ain't looking for no average show. That's sucking all your energy, then leaving you broke. Don't let them host make you choke when you constantly broke. One of the nights when it seems that you're having a hope. So don't get caught up on deceiving looks. And with the hooks, we can beat a bitch of shook. I can smell a gold digger from the miles away. If there's some money I made, you will blow it away. This is no, I ain't looking for no average show. That's sucking all your energy, then leaving you broke. Don't let them host make you choke when you constantly broke. One of the nights when it seems that you're having a hope.
Yeah.
So don't get caught up on deceiving looks.
I'm gonna be looking for a deal on Amazon, Apollo. I might not get that one, but you know, I don't know that I would have to have one that large to fill this room or not. But I've seen a couple of streamers that have them, and they do look really nice. A guy in Japan named Pondalip that plays hip hop, and he's got a disco ball, and it looks really sweet in his room. That is a pricey one, yes. I don't know what makes them so expensive. Maybe it's the motor in it. I don't know. I have not done my research yet. It's just a wish list item.
Yo, after the show, I ain't looking for no average show. That's sucking all your energy, then leaving you broke. Don't let them host make you choke when you constantly broke. One of the nights when it seems that you're having a hope. So don't get caught up on deceiving looks. And with the hooks, we can beat a bitch of shook. I can smell a gold digger from the miles away. If there's some money I made, you will blow it away. This is how to make a living while I buy it there. Put So buckle up and let them know I'm mad ready. Always trying to push back, even if it's mad heavy. If it ain't kicking the goosebumps, it ain't really love. I guess you're out of luck. Looks like you had enough. You gotta watch your back and get your groove on. Don't be sad, it's time you need to move on. You ain't getting burned, just get it right. Boost back the hype and raise the appetite. Advance in life and don't look for what's coming after. There's a whole another chapter.
The trumpet might blow you out. 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 Blow you, blow you, blow you, blow you, blow, 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 blow. Trumpet might blow you out.
Yo, after the show, I ain't looking for no average show. That's sucking all your energy, then leaving you broke. Don't let them hoes make you choke when you constantly broke. One of the nights when it seems that you're having a hope. So don't get caught up on deceiving looks. And with the hooks, leave the beat, the bitch is shook. I can smell a gold digger from the miles away. If there's some money I made, you will blow it away. This is how to make a living while admiring there. Putting people under pressure just to make you aware. So buckle up and let them know I'm mad ready. Always trying to push back, even if it's mad heavy. If it ain't kicking the goosebumps, it ain't really love. I guess you're out of luck. Looks like you had enough. You gotta watch your back and get your groove on. Don't be sad, it's time you need to move on. You ain't getting burned, just get it right. Boost back the hype and raise the appetite. Advance in life and don't look for what's coming after. There's a whole another chapter. Don't be sad.
So it was my intention to play for you all tonight another remix track that I discovered. All right, I'm going to mix one more in, then I'm going to jump over and try to download it really quickly if I can, and that'll be my last track getting out of here tonight. It's a good one. It's a good one if you can stay around for it.
Trumpet might blow you out. The trumpet might blow you out. The trumpet might blow you out. The trumpet might blow you out. 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 Blow you, blow you, blow you, blow you, blow, 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 blow. Trumpet might blow you out.
See, that is much more reasonable. I agree. I don't know that other one. Maybe it has some diamonds in it or something. I don't know. 1,400 crystals, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to switch over. I'll throw a little video on for y'all. I will be right back. I want to see if I can grab this track for y'all real quick because I really wanted to share it because it's a Halloween track. 6119 in the house. Good evening, sir. Be right back.
I love that sound, yeah. When the rhythm go, boom. I love that sound, I love that sound, I love that sound, yeah. When the rhythm go, boom, boom, boom. When the rhythm go,
All right, the track that I was wanting to share with you all tonight, I'm not going to be able to get it over here. I'm having some networking issues happening. So, we'll end on this next one here. Perhaps I'll be able to share it with you all at a later time. Thank y'all for hanging with me tonight. Apollo, yeah, that is a, I could definitely hang with that price. That price range right there is good. I could do that. And I think that would be enough mirror to cover my area here. I've got a pretty, if you ever get a chance to come over here and hang out and stream here, there's a pretty tall ceiling here. So I think I can make it work, but we'll figure it out. I don't know. Tonight was a total pop-up stream, but thank you all so much for jumping in here and hanging out with me. It is bedtime for me too. I know it's late for a lot of us, but so enjoy y'all being here and hanging with me tonight. Where shall we go? Where do y'all want to go? Tell me, give me an idea. Who's on that you'd like to go see? I know Mr. Whistleface is on. We've got a cool dude named Codes House that's on. I don't know if you know who Codes House is. Pretty cool streamer. Troy is on tonight playing 80s. J. Troy. Virgil, which is Vernimal's brother. Virgil is on playing now. John Robinson says Apollo. 6119, are you going to be able to go on before this track ends? Because I got about 4 minutes. If not, it's okay, man. We'll hook up with you next time. Never rated John Robinson before. Hey, it's okay, 6119. We'll do it next time, man. This is a total pop-up for me, an unexpected night for me to be on, so we'll hit you next time. So since Apollo says John Robinson, let's go there. I've never rated him before. We've never really connected. Says that he is playing, well, once I get through the damn ads, I'll be able to tell you what he's playing. Pup Rhapsody, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you stopping in as always. Good luck with work and school. Enjoy your time off the next couple of days. I know you said tomorrow is like your Friday, so enjoy that. John Robinson is playing house, retro, and new wave. So that's what it says here on my screen anyway. So let's go there. Let me get it queued up here for us. 1 second. Thank you, Apollo. I appreciate your help, sir. Thank you for that command. All aboard, everybody. If you can, let's go say hello to John Robinson. It's a new destination for me. We've never rated him before.
I can't fix it, 'cause I can do it.
Love you all. Thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. And we'll do this again soon. I can't tell you for sure when, but perhaps if I get a little break at work tomorrow, I'll do a little short lunchtime stream. We'll see. But for now, let's go see John Robinson. Have a great rest of your night. Brian, Apollo, Pup Rhapsody, Prism, Brian Richards, 6119. Thank you all for stopping in here and saying hello. Catch all of you later. Love y'all.